The way you state your goal might actually slow you down. Now, I love goals as much as the next person. I've taught a lot about goals. I use them daily in my own life. I use them with my clients. And I have found that the way we write the goal is almost as significant, if not more significant, than the goal itself. Today, I'm going to share with you a new approach to writing a goal, and it's all about the vibes, and the outcome is surprising. This is Gene Monterastelli, and welcome to the Tapping Q&A podcast recorded live to tape from Williamsburg in Brooklyn. This is episode 589, originally aired December 13th, 2023. Hi, everyone. I hope this finds you well wherever you are and whatever time of day you're getting a chance to join me. Thanks for spending a little time with me today. Today, we're actually starting a new 5-part series where I'm going to share with you a bunch of little mini tools. These are tools that when I share them with my clients, when I share them with the students, it's things that they could insert into their daily practice of transformation. Most of them take less than 90 seconds to implement, but they're super powerful. Now, as we navigate our way through this particular series, I'm going to spend a lot of time talking about tapping. Tapping is the primary modality I use when I'm doing transformation. Even though some of these tools will work without tapping, having a basic knowledge of tapping will actually make them more powerful. If you are new to tapping, all you need to do is follow the little red arrow in the upper right-hand corner. Click on the link. It will take you to learntotap.com, where I give you all of the basics and instructions so that you can add this amazing tool to your transformational toolkit. The reason why I love goals so much is goals give us direction. Goals give us something to shoot for, because it's hard for me to move forward both on a conscious and a subconscious level if I am uncertain where I am going. The more direction we have, the easier it is to figure out what the next steps are and the way to move towards those goals. Now, as wonderful as that is, there is also a downside to having that sort of clarity. By having that sort of clarity, all of a sudden we've created something we're striving for, something that we want, expectation of the outcome, and we have created stakes. Because when I want something, I am now giving myself permission to be disappointed if I don't receive that thing. And so one of the reasons why people resist actually setting goals in their life is because in the past they have set goals, they have failed to reach those goals, or those goals didn't live up to their expectations. And because that's the case, subconsciously, they don't want to go through the fear and the wound of striving for something and having it to fail. So the goal becomes focusing, but the goal also creates stakes. And so what I want to do is I want to talk about a slightly different way to approach goals that for me help to create direction, but don't add the stakes. And so before I do that, I want to talk about 2 types of stress. Now, oftentimes we think of stress as a single thing, but the reality is there is distress and there is eustress. Now, distress is when we are in a situation where the stress is causing us to overreact, to be scared, to be concerned, to go fight, flight, freeze, flop, fog, all of those things that make us get stuck in our tracks. Where eustress is actually that kind of positive sense of anticipation. It's the sensation that you have Christmas Eve as a child, knowing the good things that are about to happen. There are lots of times when I'm about to teach and I'm about to present where I have this little nervous energy that I can't wait to get on stage because I can't wait to share the information, the stories, the whatever with my audience. So I'm not scared, but there's a little edge that comes to that. And so oftentimes when we're creating goals and we're talking about this idea of stakes, what it does is it can create this sense of distress. I am worried I'm not going to live up to this. I'm worried I'm going to achieve it and it's not going to give me what I want in return. So the way I change my goals into creating eustress, that excitement, instead of distress, is by the way that I phrase the goal. And the way that I phrase the goal is I say, it would be awesome if, and then I state my goal. It's not I have this, it's not that I want this, it's not that I need this, it would be awesome if. And the reason why I love that phrase is what it does is it gives me the direction of a goal. It would be awesome if I had this thing, and my mind immediately starts coming up with plans and steps and ways that I can move towards that exact thing. but it's not adding the stress of, oh my gosh, my life's incomplete if I don't have it. I'm a failure if I don't have it, by saying it would be awesome if, or it would be really cool if. What it does is it positions me to going, oh, I can appreciate what I have in this moment. I can keep moving forward. I can keep learning. I can keep growing with this specific thing to strive for. Now, as a tapper, the way that I then introduce this into my tapping is super, super simple. It's just, it would be really awesome if, and then I state my goal. It would be really awesome if, and state my goal. The reason this would be awesome is because, and then I finish that sentence. The reason this would be awesome is because, and I complete the sentence. And just bouncing back and forth between those two phrases, it would be awesome if, or it would be cool if, and the reason it would be awesome is because, the reason it's really cool is because, what that does is it just changes my emotional disposition around that thing, and it makes taking action so much easier. Because for me, things that might be cool and things that might be awesome give me the ability to approach them with a sense of curiosity and wonder instead of stakes and dread. And I don't know about you, but I act so much more effectively, so much more intuitively, so much more in line with what is going on inside and outside if I'm working from a state of curiosity and wonder and not a sense of stakes and stress. And so I want you to give that a try. You can do it right now. Pick one of your goals, do it that way. Tomorrow morning when you're starting your day, try this out. Or when you're sitting down to work, maybe not the first thing in the morning, but you're going to work on that goal, phrase it that way. It would be really awesome if. It would be really cool because. Complete those two sentences while you were tapping, and you're going to be shocked and amazed at how easy it is for you to engage with all of this. Now, this little tool that I shared with you, this is part of a series. For the folks that are in my Authentic Action Academy, almost every single Monday, they get a little bite-sized nugget just like this. There are currently over 40 of them in the library. If you would like to try out the Authentic Action Academy, all you need to do is go to tappingqanda.com/AAA. You can see it right there, tappingqanda.com/AAA. You can try the program out for free. You can see the library of tiny little tools, and you can get access to everything else. Also, as you can see on the screen right now, this is part of a 5-part series where I'm sharing a bunch of these little bite-sized tools. Click on that playlist. We'll look at every single thing as they come out. For Tapping Q&A, this is Monterastelli. I look forward to talking to you and tapping with you again real soon.